Hello boys and girls, and welcome to my very first preview of the new 2018 and 19 football season. The Premier League is back and it doesn't get much tougher to what it is now. Unai Emery's first game is Man City, and Man City's coming to the Emirates, the champions of the Premier League. Now, there is a lot of things that has happened over the past 6, 7, 8 months within Arsenal Football Club. We've done a lot of changes within the whole coaching, backroom staff, everything. We've got some new signings as well within the transfer window. I know the transfer window is currently shut now, but there is teams in England that can obviously still get loan deals done. But for the past 6, 7 months, 6, 7, 8 months, a lot of things have changed. Arsenal has now got a new manager. So we've got change of manager, we've got backroom staff has changed, new physio, fitness coaches, goalkeeping coaches, medical facilities, training facilities. Everything has changed completely at Arsenal. So I am quite happy with the way Arsenal have gone about their business within the transfers. Unai Emery has strengthened the squad and done the areas that needed to be done, like defensive midfield, goalkeeper. So there has been a lot of changes. As you know, that this is my first preview of the 2019 season, and you'll also get my predicted 1 to 11 as well. Now, in terms of 1 to 11, this season it's very hard to predict it, because when Arsene Wenger was managing Arsenal, you thought, right, he could go there, and you kind of knew what sort of players Arsene Wenger was going to pick on a day-to-day basis. So we're going to talk about Man City. Now, Man City, they look very dangerous now. They won the Premier League last season, getting over 100 points in the league. They've made quite a few good signings. They just brought Riyad Mahrez from Leicester. So, you know, Pep Guardiola has got his players clicking, and he's got them clicking together. Man City are going to be very tough to beat this season. The way I'm looking at it is that Pep Guardiola has looked at the squad and said, right, you now need to play the best to your ability, and we are going to keep playing the best. And if the players don't play to the best, then he knows 100% he will get rid of them and get in better players if they do not do their job properly. I think one of Man City's key players that Arsenal has to watch out for have to be Kevin De Bruyne. Also have to watch out for Jesus, and also have to watch out for Aguero. I looked at as I said in one of my videos, I looked at the way Man City played against Chelsea, and they look very dangerous. If Arsenal do not defend and shut down spaces and press hard, then we've looked at games where we played against Man City last season. Man City scored 3 goals against us in the Carabao Cup final, and also scored 3 goals against us the week later in the Premier League. So I do think that Unai Emery is going to change certain things. The way our style of play is going to be, like when to attack, when to press back, when to defend. And I think he's going to give individual players roles of when to go, when not to go, you know, and whatnot. But this is going to be a very tough game for Arsenal, and I want Arsenal to get off to a very good start to the season with a good 3 points against Man City. I'd be happy also with a draw, and obviously win against Chelsea the weekend later. So I am going to give you my predicted 11. In goal, now, the type of money we paid out for Bernard Leno, I would suggest that Unai Emery is definitely going to go with Bernard Leno in goal, But then again, he could choose Petr Cech because of Premier League experience. So, out of the two, I am going to go with Bernard Leno in goal. He's going to be pretty key to us this season because I looked at him during pre-season, and he could play in around the players. He can bring the strikers forward, like towards him. And then eventually, he can kick the ball down and obviously get the players behind the opposition's defence. So he's going to be very, very key to us this season. I reckon that Unai Emery is going to have Bernard Leno as first choice goalkeeper for starting 11 and have Petr Cech on the bench. I think that's the way he's going to go. So Bernard Leno goes in goal. At right back, I am going to go with Stefan Lichtsteiner. Reason why is, Lichtsteiner has played well. He's one of those type of players that are not going to take no crap. And not just that, he's got that. He knows his role. He knows when to go forward. He knows when to drop back. The only thing is with Lichtsteiner, he is one of those type of players where he's going to have more experience. Okay, yeah, he's 34 years old, but he plays as if he's younger than 34. For me, I think age is just a number. It's the way how you play and how you present yourself. So Lichtsteiner, for me, will go in that right back position because over pre-season, Bellerin has been poor for years. And I think we need someone who knows their role. And I do think that Bellerin can probably still learn. He still needs to learn. But Lichtsteiner, for me, will start this game and go at the right back position. Left back position is going to be Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles can literally play anywhere, but left back position is very, very crucial at the moment because Nacho Monreal is not match fit at the moment. C. Koležník, he's out injured with his knee, and he's going to be out for at least 8 to 10 weeks. So it looks as if for now Maitland-Niles will have to play at left back until Monreal comes back. And for me, Monreal hasn't played in pre-season, so bringing him back for a tough game like this is a bit too soon, especially when he's going to be playing up against the likes of Mahrez on that flank. So, yeah, I think for having Monreal back in this game, I think would be a bit too soon because he's had no match preparation. So, Maitland-Niles will go at left back. Now, in terms of the two centre backs, I am going to go with the new signing, which is Socrates. For me, he's one of those players that's going to be very, very crucial at the back. As we now know, Callum Chambers is out on loan to Fulham. I don't know why, but we're going to have to put Socrates in there. Socrates is a very, very strong defender and very experienced as well. Another player that's also from Borussia Dortmund. So he's got that connection with Aubameyang. He's got that connection with Mkhitaryan. So Socrates, I think, will definitely go in this position at centre-back. Playing alongside Socrates is going to be Mustafi. For me, Mustafi last season had a bit of an up and down season. I don't know what the hell happened to him after his injury. His form literally just dipped, and he had a really, really poor performances after that. So for me, Mustafi, this has to be one of his best seasons this season. If not, I can see Unai Emery shipping him off and getting another defender in. So Mustafi will go in that position. Excuse me. In terms of the defensive midfielders, I think this is where it's going to change a little bit. I'm going to put in one of the new signings in that defensive midfield, and the first person is going to be Lucas Torreira. For me, Lucas Torreira is one of those players that likes to release the ball quickly and get onto the counter attack. And Lucas Torreira, for me, he's a defensive midfielder that Arsenal has been crying out for years, since, I don't know, Patrick Vieira. That's saying something. So, Lucas Torreira, for me, I think will definitely go into this position. I think he's played well during pre-season for the time pre-season that he's had, especially against Lazio. I thought he played pretty decent. And I've been very, very impressed with Lucas Torreira over pre-season. So I think Unai Emery will definitely go with Torreira in this match. Playing alongside him now, I've been very, very tempted to put Guendouzi in, the youngster, the 19-year-old. He's impressed me over pre-season, but I think this is where Unai Emery is probably going to go with experience, and I think he's going to stick in Aaron Ramsey. So for me, I'm going to go with Aaron Ramsey for this, and I reckon that he'll probably go as captain as well for this game. So yeah, Ramsey will go into that defensive midfield alongside Lucas Torreira. But the only one problem that I've got with Ramsey right now is that we need to tie him down with that contract, and he needs to sign it, because I hope he's not going to do what Sanchez done when he just left it, and Ozil also. So that's my only concern with Ramsey right now, is that he needs to sign that contract, and we need to tie him down. So Ramsey will go into that defensive midfield. Playing as the three in front. First person I'm going to go. On the right wing, I am going to go with Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan, during pre-season, he looks sharp. He looks fit. And for me, Mkhitaryan, he's probably one of our best right wingers that we've got at this precise moment. So Mkhitaryan will go on the right. In the middle of the three is going to be our number 10, Mesut Ozil. The reason why I'm going with Mesut Ozil, for me, he looks happy at Arsenal right now. He's playing absolutely brilliant under a new manager, and he looks very, very sharp, and he just looks impressed. He's impressed me over pre-season as well with certain performances, but I'm quite happy with Ozil in going into that role. Playing at left wing in the three is going to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh, I don't really need to say anything about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang right now. I actually think that Aubameyang will possibly be the top scorer in the Premier League this season if everything goes to plan. Aubameyang is absolutely... He is a world-class striker that we've been crying out for a while as well. So I'm so happy that we've got Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And playing up front as a leading striker is going to be Alexander Lacazette. For me, only downfall for Lacazette is I don't know why he didn't get called up for the World Cup. Because, he's played so well for Arsenal in the past. Last season he played well. Under Arsene Wenger, for instance, I think for Lacazette, he didn't really get that much service, and he didn't get that much, service to him during certain games. But I'm just going to go back to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as well. The reason I would like to see during the season I would like to see Aubameyang and Lacazette playing up front together as a two soon. I don't know when, but I would like to see Unai Emery try that and having both of them up there together as a unit. Last season, Aubameyang was the first player to score 10 goals in his first season in coming to Arsenal, so I was very impressed with that. And it just proves Aubameyang has got goals in him like he did at Borussia Dortmund. So I've got no problem with Lacazette, and I've got no problem with Aubameyang. I am going to talk another bit about Lichtsteiner. I'm just going to go back to Lichtsteiner. Now, Lichtsteiner, for me, there was a part in a certain game against Lazio where he played a certain pass straight up to Lacazette, and it was an absolute brilliant pass. That's one of the things I want to talk about Lichtsteiner, was about that pass that he played to Lacazette against Lazio. So guys, there is my 1 to 11. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with my 1 to 11. Let me know also what you would keep, what you would change. If not, let me know of your 1 to 11. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited about this game. I know it's going to be tough for Unai Emery, but it's going to be a really, really tough game. I would like to see an Arsenal win, but as I said at the start of the video, I'd be very, very happy with a draw as well. So yes, guys, this has been the first preview of the season. And you know, keep a lookout of the live reaction of the lineup, which I'll also be doing. And also keep a lookout of the review at the end. So guys, I will do a predicted score. If the lineup is right and the way Man City are right, if we can shut down Man City, I'm just thinking whether to go for a draw or a win. Do you know what? I'm going to go a 2-1 Arsenal win, I think. Yeah, I'll go with a 2-1 Arsenal win. So guys, this has been the preview. If you did enjoy this video, you know what to do and you're new to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And make sure you leave your comments below. Until next time, guys. Come on, Arsenal. I'm out of here.
Come on, you gooners. Subscribe. I keep saying subscribe. Subscribe. So.